What did we eat? What did we do? What did we watch? Did Alex talk to girls? And why is he still shirtless? Find out. Let's get gauged. No echo at this time.
All good.
All right, welcome to the GAJ'd podcast. I am Alex. We are coming to you from the OC to the KC. I'm here in Newport Beach, Orange County. That's my big brother Gerard coming from the KC of Kansas City, Missouri. And this is the GAJ'd podcast where we talk about ourselves and then ourselves some more. So, welcome aboard. Let's get some quick things out of the way. This is my first time hosting, so bear with me as I throw up some shit here. First off, this is YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you're the first to know when we release a new episode. If you don't want to comment, you can email us at gagepodcast@gmail.com and maybe someone will read it. Who knows? First off, we always start off the podcast with Gerard's favorite segment because he likes to eat. We're going straight into
Yeah, I do.
Mom's Curry. So I didn't get the pictures ready. So give me a sec. Because our mom sent us some pictures. And I am going to pull them up once I'm done stalling.
You want me to go first?
Not yet.
Okay.
Once again, I am not an expert at this, but throwing it up there. I didn't get all her pictures. I couldn't get them all the same, but she did get some Vietnamese food.
Yeah.
She did get some spring rolls, which she sent a picture of us. She sent us a picture, but I wasn't able to save it to my phone or anything like that. But this is, I believe, shrimp pho, which I like pho. I don't get too much because it's all noodles and stuff, and it's actually pretty expensive. But it looks pretty good. Not something I constantly get. Are you a big fan of pho, big bro?
Yeah, I love it. Because it's like you can put all the meats in it and just let it cook. Mom actually had, I have the text message open, so.
Oh, go for it.
So she had shrimp, beef tendons, and fried tofu in her pho.
Oh, okay. So it's got some surf and turf action going there.
Yeah. I'm all for that. It looks pretty good to me. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Although not right now because it's starting to get hot around here, and you know. But yeah.
Nah, not good for hot weather. All right, our little sister actually sent us a picture too from today.
Yeah, she did.
Dad is moving on up to another part of Naperville. This is Afghanistan food. I'm not as cultured. Now, what we don't know,
the restaurant's called, but
she did not tell us. She did not give us the names of everything. So I'm just gonna make up shit. This looks like beans and chili. We have tandoori bread. We have a cheeseless cheeseburger. We have.
I think that's like. Let's go with that. I don't know what it is.
French fries, because Afghanistan's known for French fries, and we have Afghani curry. We'll call that
something like that, right?
Yeah, mini Afghani curry.
There's a little like rice bed underneath the. I don't know if that's flatbread or pita bread or what.
Yeah, look, there's some lettuce here. That's this just reminds me of a cheeseburger with no cheese.
It might be. I'm wondering if it's lamb.
Well, lamb's good too.
If you like lamb.
Good too. And just in case we didn't say it earlier, it's pretty hot. We're actually starting to cool down in my area, but it's been pretty hot. That's why I'm shirtless. That's why Gerard's still wearing a shirt. Never mind. That's why he's not wearing his hair because he got too hot.
Right.
All right, that's it for the Afghani food because I don't even know how to describe it. So I'm going to throw up your stuff. Go. Add the stage. Oh, I guess I got to
take yours off first. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
let's go.
So we are back after a couple weeks, and one of the reasons we didn't get to record last week is because I was traveling. I drove back out to Southern Ohio to check on the house, and as I got into town, I was actually just going to grab a quick bite at a grocery store called Sheetz. But then when I looked across the street, I saw Donato's. So I got me a 10-inch pizza for myself and did a little bit of recording. I got the never bad pepperoni pizza. Man, I love Donato's pizza. It was so good. I only got a 10 because I was eating it by myself. It might have been a little bit much, but
I'm a sausage guy myself. I feel like I need to put sausage on that, but that's because that's my normal when it comes to pizza. When it comes to breakfast,
I thought you were down with the pepperoni at Donato's.
I am, but I also want to have sausage on it. They also have good sausage at Donato's. Not like Miriam's, but still good sausage.
That is true.
You know what pepperoni I like, strangely enough, are the pepperonis on Totino's pizzas oven.
Oh, like the little, like the chopped up one?
For some reason, I like it that way. I don't like big pepperonis. I like them little.
I just like Donato's because they get them like kind of a little bit crispy.
Yeah, actually, like that is good. That is good. I feel like they cook them and then they put them on the pizza.
Yeah, I don't know, or like they put them lightly enough on top that I don't know if they put it under the broiler or something like to crisp them up. I don't know. It's just good. But yeah, I did kind of our tour of Southern Ohio. So started out with Donato's, and of course, it's always Skyline time once we get to to Ohio. So
hold on.
You're all right.
There's no spoiler.
But yeah, it was definitely Skyline time. It was actually Skyline time twice. I stuck with my usual. I was thinking about trying something new, but I don't know. Just my regular 3-way semi-inverted spaghetti and cheese coney, and it just hit the spot. And I had it twice. I was actually going to have it one more time on the way out of town, but I think I was on the phone and didn't want to stop, so I just kept going. I actually thought I was going to pass another Skyline, and I was incorrect. So yeah, Skyline. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think that's Mom's egg rolls that we were looking for before.
That's the one I couldn't download.
Yeah, I thought I couldn't download it either. Apparently it did.
Shit, I didn't see this picture.
This is Penn Station, baby. Penn
Dude,
Station.
I have not had it. That's a Philly steak, right? Cheesesteak?
Yeah, East Coast sub is what they call it. They don't really call it
I haven't had a
Philly cheesesteak.
I did have a Philly cheesesteak a couple months ago because we were talking about it on this podcast, and I was like, I gotta go get one. So I had one. Oh, yeah. But there's no Penn Station by me. So
no, I haven't seen. I've seen. There used to be one here in Kansas City. It closed a few years ago. There was 2 in Chicago. I know at least one of them closed, and I don't know about the other one anymore. But yeah, I went with the 9-inch sub, hand-cut fries, or fresh-cut fries, and the cheese sauce for the fries. The cheese sauce is a little new to me, but it was good. It's some good stuff.
God, it's stuff I can't eat now anymore, but every once in a while.
Yeah.
So what was on your sandwich there? What's everything that's in it? I
went with a steak with provolone.
Regular steak, right? Not that shitty chicken steak or turkey steak?
No.
Real steak.
Like beef steak. Provolone, mayonnaise, and then I get banana peppers on mine.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And so they grill out the steak, they put it on the bread, put the cheese on, and then they run it through a toaster oven, and man, it was good. The cheese sauce, I mean, the whole thing did me in, but I didn't care. It was so good.
You know what cheesesteak I used to really like when I was little? The one at the mall. I think it was called the Great Steak Escape.
Great Steak Escape or whatever.
Oh my God, yeah. It's like that, but
I remember you getting that all the time. Maybe with lettuce on it too.
Man, I love that shit.
And then, something that's different. So we talked about the cheese sauce being kind of new. It was good. I don't know if you remember this. They used to have these big ass cookies, and I think the whoever made those cookies like went out of business, so they had to go somewhere else. And these are still very good. They actually taste almost identical, except for they make them small. So those are chocolate chunk cookies that were also quite delicious. So that was my Penn Station. What else did I get here? Of course, I had the bills. I actually didn't get bills until I was on my way out of town. So I checked the house one more time and decided I was going to go to Bill's before I left town so I could bring them to Dad's house. Let's see if I got a better picture of, and to kind of give you a little shot of what.
Open it up. Open it up. You can open it up?
Yep. Show do.
Show
do. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell, but I ate a couple of the donuts already by that point.
Good job eating.
Let's see, where's here we go. So I had the sour cream donuts. There were 4. I actually think. Wait, did I get 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there must have been 4. Because there were 2 peanut butter ones, and I definitely ate one of the peanut butter ones. I must have eaten one of the sour cream ones. These sour cream donuts are the shit.
Those are good.
Got some jelly-filled ones, peanut butter filled. I can't remember if what was in the middle of these.
Now, did those make it all the way back to Kansas City, or to Chicago?
They made it to Chicago, but like I said, I got them on the way out of town.
Oh, on the way out of town. Okay.
And I got a dozen boxed, and then I got an extra peanut butter one to eat as I walked out the door. So
just
it
get
was
2
pretty
dozen,
awesome.
dude. Next time, just
What's
get
that?
2 dozen.
I thought about it because
Some will make it to Chicago, some will make it to Kansas City, or they might not.
well, I was in Chicago for like 4 days, so I was like, they won't be very good by then. So.
Oh, once they get there, Christina and Paul and Dad are going to devour them, and you are going to devour them. So I'm not worried about them going bad.
Man, I had called Christina and Paul like, "Hey, what do you want from Bill's, and I'll get it." And I was like, "But text me now," because they tried to tell me, I'm like, "Text it to me, but text me now because I'm going now." And they were out with Dad. They were at Costco or something, and they didn't text me. I tried to call them. They didn't answer. I texted them. Still didn't answer. I was like, well, I guess I'm guessing. And I knew they liked the sour cream ones, so I got the sour cream ones and left. And all of a sudden, I'm literally turning on the highway to the freeway, and I get a text message that says, butter twist and sour cream. Like, too late. Like, I got your sour cream, but there's no butter twist. Like, I told you to text me like right away, and you didn't. So,
yeah, just so you know, I'm pretty simple. I just like chocolate. Otherwise, if you don't get chocolate, I'd probably be good with anything.
Like the chocolate cake donut or like chocolate icing?
I like chocolate icing on it. So I'd say the chocolate cake donut or the regular chocolate donut is good enough for me. Ever since we were little, in high school going there.
And then when, like you said, chocolate icing on a glazed donut or a cake donut?
Cake donut.
Okay.
Right. If it was on a glazed donut, I'm not saying no.
Right. Now, yeah. I'm with you. This peanut butter one. Oh, I think I have a better picture of it. Yeah. This peanut butter one, that's my go-tos. My go-to used to be like this jelly filled and then the chocolate donut. But now it's this peanut butter and a sour cream donut. But these are good too. This is like caramel icing with nuts on it. And then I think this was, I don't know if this is caramel icing too. I think it was a different icing, and then it had like cream filling. I actually didn't even eat any of those because I knew Dad would like those, so that's why I got those.
Another thing about me, I'm not too big on the cream filled ones.
I'm not a big cream filling either. I like the jelly filled.
I'm not even a fan of the jelly filled. I'm not a fan of like any type of filling. Now, if there's a cream filled and it had chocolate icing on it, I'm not going to say no.
Right.
But preferably, I'm not a fan of the jelly filled or cream filled.
It's just not your favorite, but it's not like you don't like it.
Yeah.
When there's other choices, you just like other choices better. But yeah, so yeah, that was my bills, and then I don't know if you already saw this.
Ah,
Yeah, I had to
I did
do it.
not get White Castle last time I was in Chicago.
This
during
was
Christmas
in
break.
Crawfordsville, Indiana.
Of course,
Yeah,
middle of nowhere, Indiana.
middle of nowhere, Indiana.
That's one of those halfway marks that we stop at when we went. When
Yeah,
we little
yeah,
driving from Dayton to Chicago or back. By the way, Chicago to
yep.
Dayton.
I
It's Crawfordsville and Merrillville. One of them we got food at. One of them we got gas at.
yeah, Merrillville's pretty close to Chicago already, but you get gas there because it starts to get expensive once you pass Hobart and Merrillville. But yeah, this was my. I think it was four sliders. I just got the meal, so 4 sliders, fries, and a drink.
That's not bad.
I just ate it in the car.
Although I'd say this about White Castle, at least my habits. I don't get side items like fries or onion rings or anything because I want
You just
I
want the
want
sliders.
all my space allocated to sliders.
I ain't mad at you for it.
That's the way I am.
And then I didn't take a picture of my beef sandwich from Portillo's, but I did take a picture of the Filipino food from
Ooh, let's go. Where's this at?
Bistro Manila.
Yeah, Naperville.
Yeah, yeah. This was actually at Dad's apartment. This is one of the plates from Dad's new dish set. But yeah, Paul picked up some food while I was working on the apartment. So that's beefsteak at the top here.
Nice. No onions
Pork-
though on the steak.
You know what? There were no onions. I don't think that or they ate them all before I got to
Well,
it.
you got the steak part.
Excuse me. Yeah. So beefsteak was really good. Pork adobo, baby. Oh, dude.
Let's go.
It was so it was good and fatty
That's
and
a
juicy.
thick sauce adobo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was good.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know what this was. This was another pork dish, but I don't know what it was. It was pretty good though.
Did it have like a mayonnaise taste to it?
No,
Okay,
it had a
I don't know.
broth also. It was actually kind of refreshing because it was pretty hot. So, you know, just the colors and the onion, like the peppers were pretty good. And then of course, you know, plenty of rice. But yeah, I ate that at probably about 1 o'clock in the morning because I was
Nice.
working on the apartment and like I got to a point I'm like I am freaking starving. So Christina and I warmed up a bunch of food and just ate there. But man, it was tasty.
I like that plastic plate that is pretty much like the plates I have here.
It's not plastic.
It's not
it's like-
plastic?
No, it's not plastic.
Looks like a frisbee.
Yeah, it's like it's bowled up like Dad wanted. So it's like this
okay.
is the big plate. But no, it's like it's glass or I don't know whatever that's made out of. So I think it was this plate. This is the big plate. Then there was a smaller one that's also kind of bowled like that. The smaller one is actually bowled up a little higher. And then there's a small like soup bowl that's an actual like bowl. So yeah. And then when I got back to Kansas City, Ashley made these gyros that were really good. I actually wish I would have taken a picture of it. I ate whatever was left tonight. And I didn't get any pictures of the potatoes she made. The potatoes were fucking awesome. And there was some potatoes and Euro meat left. So I made kind of a Euro fries. So it was like the potatoes, the Euro meat with some feta, some tzatziki sauce, and that was my dinner tonight. I wish I would have taken a picture. It was pretty good.
Is that really how you pronounce that sauce? Tzatziki?
I have no idea, to be perfectly honest.
Me neither. If you know how to pronounce it, spell it out phonetically in the comments below.
Yeah. We would love
Then
that.
call us a dumbass. Dumbasses.
And then
For
this
not
is the
knowing how to
place
pronounce
that
tzatziki.
next time you come to Kansas City, we're going to go. This is my favorite burger in Kansas City. This is Tay's Burger Shack in North KC. Grass-fed, like local source burgers, burger meat, hand-cut fries, seasoned fries, And the cheese sauce is actually new. That was good.
Yeah, I
I
was
got
sure
a
if that
double.
was cheese. I was gonna ask, is that cheese or mustard? But I guess it's cheese, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
Or is
not.
it both? Because there are two of them.
No. Well, we both got cheese sauce.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. It is cheese sauce. I'm not a huge mustard guy, but it did have a little bit of a mustardy taste. So I don't know if there was some mustard in it or
The
not.
cheese had a mustardy taste, or the burger?
Yeah. No, the cheese. It was. I mean, it had a cheese taste, but it had like a hint of mustard in it. And I don't know if maybe that was.
That
I don't
might
know
be
why
their
it
secret
tasted-
sauce.
Maybe.
So the Filipino place I go to get the food. I haven't gotten their skewered barbecue in a long time. Because usually I get like another, instead of that I get another entree. But when I heard one of the workers there say their secret ingredients of their sauce is their barbecue sauce is ketchup and Sprite. I said I wish I didn't know that. It kind of makes it feel cheap, but
Hey, whatever gets the job done, you know.
yeah,
Kind of like when you talk, like when you boil shrimp, or when you or just buy shrimp, whether it's cold cocktail shrimp, steamed shrimp, or bread and fried shrimp. If you ever, I actually don't buy cocktail sauce anymore. I make it. It's literally ketchup and horseradish.
Okay, did not know that.
Yeah. So depending on how spicy you want it, you put a little more horseradish or you put a little less. But it's yeah, I like it better that way because then I kind of control the taste, the texture, and all that.
Is that all you got for food? Because I realized
That's
that
my
I did not
food,
go
man.
yet. I was showing off mom stuff and our sister stuff.
Yeah,
But you know,
I
there's
had
gonna
a
be some
tour.
Filipino food
I went the
coming.
tour. I did the tour, so I had a little bit to go today.
Oh, that's cool. All right. So it's been 2 Saturdays since we last recorded. Saturday's usually when I get the Filipino food. So this is going to start off as a little bit of a sad story.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me. 2 Saturdays ago, went to the Filipino market to get my food. Waited in line, which usually takes too much time. Pointed out the food I wanted. They put it into the containers. One of them, I don't remember what I ordered, but one of them was beef caldereta.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember what it was. It was beef caldereta and chicken afritada, plus my
Ooh, okay.
So they got all prepped for me, got me ready to get to the cashier. Start to feel some anxiety coming up. Reached in my pocket. I forgot my wallet.
Oh no! Worst feeling ever.
And I did not set up my Samsung wallet on my phone because I did need the new phone because I broke mine a couple of months ago. Did not set up my Samsung wallet, so I just left the Filipino market. Very, very sad.
Just like, just hanging your head like, oh, what
Yeah, like I gotta drive all the way back home.
horror.
I wasn't gonna drive all the way back because it's a longer drive. So last week, no Filipino food, and it was caldereta and afritada. Oh my god, I wanted that shit so bad.
Had you already ordered it and then
Yes,
had to say
yes.
like,
It's put in
I
containers.
can't pay for it?
I lied to myself. I forgot my wallet in my car. I'll be right back, and I just walked away with my head down.
You're like,
Drove
I'm
home.
sorry.
And I ended
I'm
up going
sorry.
to I ended up getting a decent burger at a place I've never been before that's near me, but it was no Filipino food. But this past Saturday, made sure I had my wallet
Attaboy.
as I went to the Filipino market, good old Seafood City. They did not have afritada, they did not have caldereta, so that was kind of a loss there. But I was able to get a decent meal, which is right up here. So I do have my ihi soup.
They give you a little extra in there this week, huh? Or that week?
Well, I think they put a lot of spinach in it, so they don't care if they give me the spinach because it's always spinach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
And then over here on the right side of the little rectangular bowl here,
Mm-hmm.
that is curry. Not Mom's,
Oh.
but it is Seafood City's or Grill City's curry, which is not as good as Mom's. It's not oxtail. It was more beef. It did. I think it had a little bit of tripe in it, which I'm not a fan of, so I removed it, threw it out into threw it out into the ether there. Of course, right there in the middle, we got the big thing of 2 servings of white rice. And over here on the left, something I haven't seen in other Filipino restaurants is that they'll take their chicken adobo. Their chicken adobo and their poke adobo. Their sauce is not the thick kind. One time they had the thick kind, which I liked. It's usually more of a clear sauce. Mom probably knows the name for it. I don't know. That's typically their adobo though, their adobo sauce. But I don't know the name of this, but I've only seen it once, but I think they add like a chicken curry, or no, sorry, a coconut curry to the adobo sauce. So it gives it like this yellow tint, which you can kind of see there.
Yeah.
When you see it in its when it's out on display, you can see a lot of the yellow sauce. So it just gives it a little bit of a different taste, which I enjoyed. Have a little bit of variety when it comes to my adobo. So I enjoyed this meal very much. It was 2 different flavors, plus my pea soup, my ihi soup. Definitely hit the spot. Definitely was enough food for me to sustain me for that meal. And I did remember my wallet, so I was very happy to actually
that'd be relieving.
Eat the Filipino food that I ordered.
I have never tried that adobo. Like, I want to try that because
I just don't know the name of it. I saw it displayed once, but I don't remember the name of it. I think it's a special chef created it, but I mean, I was asking what it was because I wanted to know the name of it, and then like some older Filipino lady talked to me said there's coconut curry in it. So I was like, okay, that explains the coloring.
The color, yeah.
But that's all I got for Filipino food, and that will bring us to the end of Mom's curry. Moving on to our next.
By the way, how was the curry? Was it good or was it?
It's not Mom's. It's not oxtail. I've gotten used to like normal restaurant curry, which the sauce isn't going to be as good. The meat's not going to be as good. Like I said, it's not oxtail because oxtail is expensive. It's beef, which is also expensive.
Yeah, but not oxtail.
But they probably loaded it with tripe, with the intestines.
Maybe they didn't put enough peanut butter in it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm making that up.
It could have been thicker. It could have been more peanut buttery. But like I said, I'm getting used to curry that's not made by Mom. It's like I know what to expect. Right? I know what to expect. I know what type of quality it's going to be. Especially when I go to this Filipino market, to Grill City. So I know what I'm getting into when I order it.
It's still better than nothing.
Yeah, you know? Which means I don't always order it. If there was afritada, I probably got an afritada. If there was caldereta, I would have gotten caldereta. If there was beefsteak, I would have gotten beefsteak.
I tell you what, I like the beefsteak, but it was kind of heavy. Like when it was hot, while it was hot, like it was a little bit heavy. I was still gonna eat the shit out of it because I'm like, I don't get it. So
I do like having onions in my beefsteak, though.
Okay. I think it would have been nice, but I don't know why that one didn't have it. I don't know if maybe they said no onions because typically I'm not a huge onion eater, and if it's too heavy, I don't like it. But I don't mind it as an accessory, if you will.
Yeah, I do like it with beefsteak, though. I'm not big on onions by itself, but if it's in stuff, I do like it in stuff, in other stuff as part of it. As long as it's not overwhelming.
Right on.
All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is it for Mom's Credit Career this week. Now we're going to move on to an ode to Gerard's YouTube channel where we just talk about shit that we do because we want to show off. It's called Hey Dad, Watch This. Let me remove the food so you can see me shirtless again. So Gerard, why don't you start off and talk about what you've been doing this past week? Actually, the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, so mentioned I was traveling. Did the 10-hour drive to Ohio, and I was working remote the whole entire time. Which most of the time I just stayed at, my buddy Dave's house to work there. But sometimes I just need to change it up a little bit. And I went to, I think you had been there. I went to this coffee house called Boston Stoker. It's called Boston Stoker.
I remember
not from
the name.
Boston, but excuse me. They had this room that I was working in. That if you put my screen back up on the.
Oh shit! Hold on.
It was kind of cool. This room I was working in, because the other rooms were taken. The walls were covered in board game boards. So I was like, this is kind of a cool idea. Like something that I might actually borrow when Ashley and I have a house. We might, have a. I know one house two houses actually that we bid on both had perfect spots for like a game table or just a game area. And this would have been kind of a cool idea to do in at least one of those was board game boards on the walls. So I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, all my adventures were kind of around the food, if you will. I haven't gotten any softball videos up yet because I recorded the last game, but literally I recorded it. Haven't even started editing it yet because the next morning I was on my way to Ohio, and the only computer I had with me was my work computer, so didn't really get have an opportunity to do very much editing. So hopefully that'll go up soon. I actually have a couple games. By the way, I don't know if we mentioned this. We're recording a little bit earlier this week. It's Tuesday night as of this recording. So last day of March, going into April. At least for us, we're going into April underneath some showers. So I think it's pretty fitting. But hopefully it'll dry up enough for us to play ball tomorrow, and I'll have a couple of weeks of games to put up. So yeah, went to Ohio. Did what I had to do there. Drove up to Chicago from Dayton, Ohio. As you saw, I stopped at White Castle, Bill's Donuts in White Castle. Got some things done there. I actually hung up some stuff in Dad's new apartment, so we'll get into that in the next segment because Dad got some new stuff. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in the car this week. Lots of time in the car. Lots of windshield time. I think I logged about 25 hours in the driver's seat for that trip. And that's just the travel part of it. Not even like, going from here to there, just going around town and whatnot. So yeah, 25 hours of windshield time. It was a lot. I'm still catching up on sleep. By the way,
It does look pretty cool.
that is a cool room.
Hold on, did they have on that wall? Did they have hungry hippos?
I think they had the board. Where was it?
Not the actual hippos.
Not the hippos. Let's see.
How about is that Mousetrap? That's what I was going to
I
ask.
know they had a lot of
Mousetrap on
Trivial
there?
Pursuit ones. I think they did have Mousetrap.
Nice.
I feel like I remember seeing Mousetrap. Several Trivial Pursuit boards, Scrabble. I think there were shoots and ladders somewhere, maybe. Backgammon.
Mousetrap is
think
a
that was-
board game we had as a kid that we
I think this is it
never
right-
actually
oh,
played as a board game. We just played with the Mousetrap
Yeah.
pieces.
Just
I
set
didn't
it
even
off a
realize it was a
couple
board
times.
game.
Is it one of these two? I can't remember what
I
it looks
thought I
like
saw
anymore.
it when you were panning through, but there's a lot to look at. I don't see it there.
I think that one was Candyland.
That looks like Candyland.
I don't remember this game. I remember playing it, but I can't remember what it's
Yeah, it
called.
looks very familiar.
Yeah, I don't know if they had Mousetrap or not. Because I don't see anything that like has... Oh, this might have been it. I wish I could zoom in. Cause see that circle? That might have been where the mousetrap was. Can you see that?
I don't think that's it. I thought I saw it earlier though.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not. My memory is decayed for the past several decades.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I could be wrong.
I know they had Monopoly up there somewhere. Here's Sorry up here. But yeah, cool room, cool design idea, and just a cool coffee shop. I will say it's like it. So this room, I don't know if I got a picture of the door, but this room used to be. So the building used to be a bank back in the day. I don't know if you remember that. This is kind of by like Marion's and Centerville, right by the activity center.
Yep.
But this room used to be the vault, so it still has like the door, the kind of the frame out for the vault on the doorway. I don't think I got that though. There it is, mousetrap right there.
Yep, there it is. That's one I saw earlier.
I was pretty sure I saw it somewhere. But yeah, pretty cool room. Yeah, it was a long week, a lot of travel. Glad to be done, but also glad to have gotten quite a bit done. Yeah, that's kind of what I got for Hey Dad, Watch This, because I don't have any softball footage yet. Oh, if you're wondering, I missed the games last week, but the week I did play, which was 2 Fridays ago, Good Guys took 2 out of 2 games. We played doubleheaders. We pretty much beat them up pretty good the first game. Started off the second game really slow, really slow, but we picked it up and brought it back and won it off walk-off style. So yeah, 2-0. I don't know how they did last week yet, but we started off 2-0, so that was cool. That's what I got, man. That's what I got for Hey Dad, Watch This.
All right, moving on to my shit. Oh, let me check my mic real quick.
You're good.
So, if you go back a couple episodes, you realize I've been going through an unexpected weight loss, and I kept going down and down and down. And I said, if I lose about 30 pounds, which would put me at about 170, 169, I'd slow down. I am about 168 to 171, so that is about a 30-pound. That's about a 30-pound weight loss. So I'm trying to slow it down a little bit. I added a little bit more food to my dinner, which it's not a whole lot of food, just a little more food because I also it's protein. I want to put some protein in my body. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try to slow it down just a little bit. When I have my shirt off, people say I look pretty good without me asking. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, I'm not built like a freaking action figure, but still pretty decent. So that's kind of like
you're pretty lean though.
Yeah,
which is cool. I mean,
midsection, I still got like little lower belly fat.
Yeah, but the abs are starting to poke through. That's cool.
Abs are poking through, which is weird because I wasn't trying to get them to poke through. It's just like, whoa. I've been spending some time.
Good problems to have, you know what I mean?
What? Yeah,
good problems to have.
I've been going to. I've been at the gym shirtless a couple of times, which is kind of douchey, but it's because I go into the sauna with a bunch of other dudes. So no homo, but we're all boys.
Yeah.
And now I'll go dip in the pool.
Man, that's what you do.
I'll take a break from the sauna, go dip in the pool. So I'm soaking wet when I come back in the gym and go back in the sauna. I'll go back and forth. And then, not gonna lie, I purposely walk past some girls when I'm shirtless and dripping wet with sweat or pool water. One of my walk passes is the fucking Ice Queen, and she's been a lot more smiley towards me since I started doing that.
Yeah, when I was
I'm not gonna say one caused the other. But
I wasn't even quite as lean as I might have been close, but I don't think I was quite as lean as you are. But yeah. Anytime I had a reason to have my shirt off walking by girls, fuck yeah, I did.
Do it. Especially if I could slap on some freaking sunblock so it looks all greasy.
Look, the rest of us make fun of the dudes walking around without any shirt on because we wish we could do it. So when you can do it, why wouldn't you do it,
Yeah, when it's surprised that you can do it, I'm like, holy shit, I can do this now.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to, but hey.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yep. Other than that, last week I had lunch with JR. Kept it pretty simple. I was given this option where we could go to a restaurant he likes or a restaurant that's near me, and then I always give him the option of we could just grab food and take it back to my place and chill. So that's what we did. We grabbed some burritos from Chronic Taco, a place that he loves, a place that I love too. Came back to my place, just shot the shit, ate burritos until this was last Tuesday until we decided it was time to call it a night. So I got to spend some time with JR this week. A little busy. This is actually the night that I usually have dinner with him, but I just have some other shit I got to take care of, and I wanted to record too. So
did they get a hold of you? What night was that? Saturday?
No.
Because have you met Zanny?
I have not. Was she in town?
She must have been, because she texted me asking. I didn't see it till a few hours later, but she had texted asking if you would want to go to a Savannah Bananas game. I'm like, hell yeah, I would. And then I realized, oh shit, you texted me 2 hours ago.
Well, was this past Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
I was in
the middle of like doing stuff in Dad's apartment.
I was out at bars. I actually went to a couple. My neighbor convinced me to hang out at the pool with his buddies, and then we ended up going out to a couple bars.
Right on.
I was out. I broke my no bar streak. I'll start another one though, because I had a good time, but it's not. I realize that's not something I want to be doing every week.
Mm-hmm.
Both from an experience perspective and from a finance perspective, we're like, wow, I bought a lot of drinks. But all right, so I want to talk about some flag football.
Hell yeah!
This will transition into the nobody wants this because there was some crossover.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. So I have played 2 games since we last recorded, and let's go say off the bat, both wins.
Hell yeah!
2 weeks ago, we played the first place team, and I'm going to say this: they're first place because they played a lot of their first couple of games were against some cupcakes that were not good. So they ran out the score, which we are ranked based on wins and points scored.
I'll say usually the tiebreaker is point differential.
Yep. So, and I actually have pictures because. Sorry, let me move some notes around, get some pictures around. All right. So I made a boo-boo when I was playing this team. And when I was on defense, the other team was on offense. It was 4th down, and as part of the flag football rules, when it's co-ed, is that you get what they call girl first downs or female first downs. You get 3 per game, but you can only use 1 per drive. That means whatever down it is, during that play, if you complete a pass to a girl, no matter where as long as she gets positive yardage, no matter where she is, whether you reach the first down mark or not, you get called first down or female first down, and it's a first down right there. So once again, 3 per game, but you can only use 1 per drive. So they were close. What we call, we'll say it's the red zone. And we knew it was 4th down, so we knew get tight on the girls. We call it get on the girls. So I got in front of a girl, and usually it's going to be a short pass to a girl because they want an inch of gain so they can get that female first down. So I got in front of a girl. I was leaning in. I'm anticipating this a short pass to one of the girls. So I'm in front of one of them. As soon as the ball's hiked, I'm leaning forward. She bugging, takes off downfield. And I went. As soon as she got past me, I said, "Oh shit!" And I turned around. I did not recover fast enough. She ran a slant. Quarterback threw a perfect pass. she scored a touchdown on me. And I was running my mouth about how embarrassed I was because I was talking about how she fucking burned me. And now I'm fucking embarrassed. And people, my captain was just laughing at me. She was so. I had to make it funny. That's all I'm saying. I had to make it funny. So the photographer got that. You can see me just like, you can see me in this picture just like, yeah, you got me. But then the photographer stayed on us.
You're cheating a little bit.
He got multiple pictures of me going up there being like, hey, you got me. So you see me initiating a high five.
Yeah. Dude, you gotta go out. You gotta have fun out there, you know?
That photographer was just on us, like, hey, I'm congratulating her on.
Everybody knew you were trying to jump around.
You can see people in the background just fucking laughing at me because I'm running my mouth about how bad she burned me, and everyone's just laughing. And that's why the photographer kept focused. Oh shit, lost one. He just took multiple pictures of me going up there congratulating her on fucking burning my ass. So that was 2 weeks ago, and then this week played another team. Spoiler, we won, but it was it's what happened before the game that kind of got me, because there was a girl from the other team that she looked at me. I thought she looked familiar. She said, "Hi, Alex," and I just looked at her. I'm like, "Is that an old friend named Brittany?" I was more in shock because Brittany moved away. She moved to Kansas City. So I was like, okay, she lives in Kansas City now. And I was just kind of in shock. She goes, "My name's Brittany." I'm like, "I know your name." I was just in shock. I didn't know that. I thought you moved away. She's like, "Yeah, I did." And I said to move back and kind of got into explaining why, although I think she threw some bullshit at me. I didn't want to get into it with her because when she moved to Kansas City, she got engaged.
Yeah,
and I'm
she
not
going
to
tell you because she wanted you to ask her out.
Well, so my friendship with her goes back to right before COVID. So I've known her for that long, but I haven't seen her since I don't know, a long time. I actually got a picture with her, but I don't want to post it up because I don't want to put her face up there.
So is this the reunion picture?
Yeah. I don't want to put it up there because there are a lot of faces on there. So, and actually in that picture, I was actually at the bar after our game, and my old buddy Lauren was there. She's the one that I played her team a few weeks ago, and I waited till after the game, and I was all sweating, and I gave her the biggest bear hug.
Oh yeah.
So that's where that picture came from. But
I don't.
Got to see an old friend and try to figure out how close we are. I don't know if I want to hang out with her or not. She's a certain way, and I'm a certain way, and I don't know if I could see myself wanting to hang out with her, and then also maybe not wanting to hang out with her.
She could be a good friend, and
we'll see. We'll see. My I don't want to say. One female friend described her as a butterface.
Ouch.
Yeah, that kind of hurts.
I don't know.
So that was this week's game. And I forgot to mention this part. This will transition over into Nobody Wants This. Is the team I played 2 weeks ago. So we were on the sidelines, both her team and my team, and we seem to be mingling very well, both opposite teams. And I had a buddy that's a former teammate and a buddy that's on the other team too. He actually has the same name as me, Alex. So it's kind of good vibes all around. But we're kind of talking about the rules, and there was this blonde girl on the other team that was talking to a blonde girl on my team, and then I was talking to them too. And then I kind of introduced myself and kind of left it at that. But then after the game, after we beat them, we do that whole like we line up, we say good game, we high five or whatever. So as I was passing her, and I won't say her name. I gotta make up a name for her now. Fuck. Football girl. She's football girl. So I was like, hey, good game. And I said, hey, football girl, good game. And then that was kind of it. And then afterwards, she came up to me and said, hey, your name's Alex, right? I was like, yeah. I said, okay. And then I didn't really think much of it. But then as I was walking away from the field, one of my teammates goes, Alex was working his game on one of the girls from the other team. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, dude, she came up to you after the game to make sure she knew your name. And I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, she did do that.
Shit.
So one thing I gotta say about Football Girl is she is, and I don't know this for certain, I don't have an actual number to it, she is one that I would identify as being too young for me. Given I don't know her actual age, she does look kind of on the young side. But she is athletic.
Could be fun for a minute.
Yeah. Yep. So
if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
So with that, we are transitioning into Nobody Wants This.
Let's go.
I don't know how much I want to say about this.
I got to get my list over so I know who we're talking about.
All right. Last week I did mention. Hold on, how many girls am I going to talk about? I'm going to stick to 3. Last week I did mention that I had not seen the girl with the corgi very much over the past couple of weeks. But since then, since I last recorded, I've been seeing her a lot. So I stop her while she's walking her dog, play with her dog a little bit. I was actually walking out down the street outside of our apartment complex, and I ran into her. So I said hi, and I was like, okay, I'll walk back with you because I was just going on a short walk. So I was just walking. Got to, I guess my thing is that I walk with girls. So I was walking with her back to our apartment complex and then all the way close to her apartment. So that's when we split off. But even today I saw her, and yesterday I saw her. I've been seeing her a lot lately. Don't know what I want to do with that yet, but it's.
I thought you said she's got a boyfriend.
No, her I don't know if she does.
Oh,
but her dog loves me, so
there you go.
There's an in. Moving on to New Girl, who I had not seen the week prior to this week. So there was a whole lot going on. But on Saturday, as I was working out at the gym, and to kind of give you a quick layout of our that part of our apartment complex. So there's a laundry room. One of the laundry rooms that I use and she uses, which is right next to the gym, which is right next to the pool, one of the pools, the big pool. And then right after that is our mailboxes. One of the sets of mailboxes, the one I use. So once again, laundry room, gym, pool, mailboxes, all next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working out on this past Saturday morning. I'm working out hard. I saw she was doing laundry, and a lot of times when I'm working out, in between sets, I will walk outside to cool off a little bit. That's when we saw each other and kind of said hi, and kind of briefly talked to her, but she was doing laundry. So I was like, hey, go back to doing laundry. And then I guess she wanted to catch up with me, so she did more of her laundry and then came over to the gym to talk to me. Just to catch up, and we're just shooting the shit. I was in between different types of lifts, so I was good just taking a little break. And it got I don't say it got weird, but I don't know, it got kind of weird because we're just talking and we're just discussing what all we got to do today because it was Saturday. She talked to me she had to do some work, and I was talking about the shit that I got to do. And I did mention that. I think she mentioned that she's got to go grocery shopping. And I said, yeah, I got to go grocery shopping too. So I'll probably just go over to take a quick trip to Trader Joe's. And then she's like, yeah, I'll probably do that too. And then it just kind of got like awkwardly silent where I was like, am I supposed to say something? And then she was like, well, do you want to go together? I was like, that's something I thought about. I don't really think about going grocery shopping with another girl. But I was like, yeah, okay, sure. Honestly, when I go grocery shopping, I try to go in there and get out as fast as possible. So I don't really think about looking at a girl and be like, hey, you want to go grocery shopping with me?
That was an opening, dude. Please tell me you walked through the door.
Well, I haven't thought she's been kind of losing interest in me. So I was kind of like, yeah, kind of letting it fade a little bit. But I guess she wanted to hang with me for a little bit. But so she suggested it, although, and it ended up working out that she couldn't come out. She couldn't come because she started working. She had a lot to do, so she's like, I can't make it to Trader Joe's. I said, okay, no problem. So I went by myself. And
wait, so she threw it out there and then like bailed on you?
And then she flaked, yeah. But she told me she had a lot of work to do.
All right.
On a Saturday. So I was like, okay, no problem. And I was like, whatever. I didn't really care that much because when I go grocery shopping, I'm there. I want to be in and out in like 6 minutes. Yeah. If I would have gone with her, I'd be like, okay, I'll spend a little more time walking around carrying a stupid basket. So that was kind of a weird thing weird conversation that I just was not expecting to have with her. But that was my time with new girl. I spent a whole lot of time with her this week. I'll try not to be too much around her, just because. I mean, I walk past her door 5 times a day, so it's. And to be honest, I purposely walk past it shirtless too.
Fuck yeah!
Just to see what happens.
When you got it, if you can walk the walk. Is she still seeing 2 other guys?
I think she ended it with 1, and then she may have started. I think she said she met another guy recently at a bar. Even though
she's waiting for you to get in there, dude.
Well, I'm going to show that there are other girls for me too.
Yeah, well, you need to get in somewhere.
She was so close to me that that's gotta be delicate because you could be just around too much, or she gets sick of me, or I get sick of her, or some shit goes on.
Right, but get there first.
Yeah, I guess. But that's why I time with Blondie, not side Blondie, with New Girl.
I thought that was New Girl.
That was New Girl. All right, Blondie. So when we last left off, I did mention that Blondie had a new boyfriend. Actually, I talked to JR about this when he was here last week. So I was telling him about Blondie. And I was like, I'm going to be quite honest. I was pretty butthurt about it. But I did say last week that I did want to have a talk with Blondie and kind of set a new baseline, because she and I are very flirty with each other, very, I guess I call it affectionate. And that's not going to work if she has a boyfriend. So I was pretty much going to tell her that, hey, I'm just not going to be as affectionate with you as I normally are, because I don't want it to become a problem. Because, dude, any guy that sees that's going to get really fucking pissed off. And
I mean, if she's not pushing it away, like, you're not the one doing anything wrong, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. And since you got a boyfriend, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of tension between us, given that New Girl also popped up at the gym at the same time. There's some crossover, and I was like, well, give my attention to New Girl right now.
Yeah.
But I
wouldn't have that talk. I would just do, or ask her out, find out if she's into it, or, I don't know. But
I didn't feel like
ask any of these girls out.
I didn't feel like that Blondie still wanted my attention, and that's why I wanted to have that kind of talk with her to set a new baseline. So this was last Monday. I was at the gym. She was not at the gym, which is kind of odd. But she was at the pool with a friend, with a dog, a female friend. So they're just hanging out. They busted out some wine. I kind of saw them over there, and I decided to go to the mailbox, go get my mail. Mm-hmm. Did I really need to get my mail at that time? No, I just wanted to walk by them, see what happened. Yeah. So I walked by. Blondie very excitedly said hi to me as I was walking by, a very attention-getting manner. I said hi back, hi, kind of acknowledgement, but I got something I'm doing right now. So I went to the mailbox. It was all junk mail, so I just threw it all in the garbage. So as I was walking back to the gym, I'm going to pass him again. She very, excitedly said hi to me again in a way that's kind of like,
you coming over?
Yeah, exactly. Inviting way. So I said hi again, and then I said, you know what? I'm coming in, because it's a gated pool. I had my keys, I had to unlock the door, went in. Started talking to them. played with her friend's dog.
How was the friend? Was the friend hot?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The dog was cute though. So, you know, just being friendly, and then eventually I said, hey, I got to go back to, you know, I'm working. I'm going to go back into the gym. So I did that. She actually had another friend that came in that looked pretty decent. And then at some point, I was talking to one of the other guys in the gym. We both went into the sauna. We did this thing where we go to the sauna and then we dip in the pool to cool off. Then go back to the sauna to cool off. I knew what I was doing. I was shirtless. And I was in a sauna, so I was glowing with sweat.
Yeah.
So I purposely walked over there just so, you know, they could see me dip in the pool. I did that a couple times. Once by myself and then once with the buddy. My buddy neighbor that at the gym, he's fucking ripped. So he looks a lot better than I do, but he's also like 22. So they'll look at him and be like, he's a kid. So that was Tuesday. No, I'm sorry. That was Monday. Man, I got to look at my notes some more. The next day, went to the gym, and it was a non-lifting day. What I call my light days. So my light days, I walk. I'll do kettlebell workouts, or kind of lighter, just so I want to sync up my muscles to be able to do full body athletic movements.
A little more of a plyometric type of workout.
Yeah. And if I lift, it's going to be like non-compound movements. It's going to be like deltoids, biceps, triceps shit. But I threw my stuff down, said hi to the guys, and I was like, you know, I'm going to go for a walk. So I walked to the park, which is not next to us. I have to walk down the street to get to the park. As I was walking opposite direction, was Blondie. Oh, okay, we ran into each other. I said, oh, you know what? I meant for it to be a short walk, so I'll just walk with you. She's like, yeah, I'm in my last lap. So I walk with her to complete her last lap and then walk all the way back to her apartment complex. So we're just kind of shooting the shit, talking about, you know, stuff that's going on. Stuff that, you know, we've been talking about for the past few weeks or past few months. And as we were getting to the part where we're going to separate, which is her apartment is actually closer to the entrance of the apartment complex. So we're about to separate, and I decided, you know, I'm going to have that talk with her. So I said, so I talked to Blondie, and in my head, I already had how this conversation is going to play out. I'm going to talk to her about, you know, I'm not going to be as affectionate with her because of her boyfriend. I don't want it to be a problem, but I was going to reassure her that I'm still her friend. So I didn't get very far into that conversation. When I realized it is not playing out the way I expected.
Yeah,
so
what happened?
I got to the point where I was telling her, hey, you know, normally I'm pretty affectionate with you, but I don't want that to be a problem with your boyfriend, so I'm not going to be that way with you. And she just cut me off and said, he's not my boyfriend. He's my ex-boyfriend. And she goes, you're fine the way you are.
That was an open door, bro. Did you walk through it or what?
I was like, okay, well, I thought it was a possibility, but didn't know you were going to cut me off like that. So I was like, okay, cool. Then we hugged and parted ways, and that was pretty much it. So I think you
should have gone in for it, dude. You should have gone in. That was an opening.
I'm planning the next one, but kind of after that, and this was a week ago, I haven't seen her at all. So she has been showing up at the gym.
She's like, is he ever going to walk through the door? It's been open a few times.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she got another boyfriend. Who knows? When I see her
waiting around,
I kind of have I got to kind of balance it out between, you know, if she does show up at the gym, is new girl there? Are the guys looking? So it's kind of like I may just like pull her aside and be like, let's go for a short walk. Usually she and I talk as it's closer to the end of her workout. So I can talk to her at the end of her workout, and then after her workout, then I'll just say, hey, I'm going to walk you out.
What's the goal? I mean, are you trying to get with this girl, or are you just trying to
I don't know yet. Like I mentioned last week, there was some bullshit coming from her. There's definitely some bullshit coming from me. And I was trying to figure out a way to get us to a point of no bullshit. and it wasn't working out. So it's kind of, I might just go back to that. Well, I got to feel it out. Maybe she got another boyfriend. Who knows? I got to see if we can get back to a point of, we can get to a point of no bullshit and, kind of work from there. But there, like I mentioned in the previous episode, I never thought, I think subconsciously I thought it was never going to work out. So that's why I started going after other girls and realizing that there's some bullshit coming from both ends. And there still is. There probably still is. That's why I say, well, let me figure out what it looks like now. But I haven't seen her in a while, so who knows? I'll see next time I see her and where I see her, and if it depends on the situation. Like if I'm walking back, if I'm on a walk and I'm coming back and I just happen to catch her coming out of her car, which I've done several times, probably not a good time to try to put a move on her, because she's just like, I just got back from work, I gotta get all the shit done now. I gotta figure out the right time to kind of see what's the baseline now.
I think you had a few right times already.
Maybe, who knows? I mean, I said it's delicate because I do acknowledge that it is a situation where a lot of people just say this is not for me because she's a neighbor or she's at my gym or whatever reason. Like I said, New Girl is like 30 feet away. Our doors are like 30 feet away from each other. That's why it's like, hold on, we gotta maybe pump the brakes on that, because we're gonna get sick of each other. That's why I was a little shocked when she was like, I was kind of like, until Saturday, I was kind of pumping the brakes on it, because I was like, we may see each other too much. And then she was like, let's go grocery shopping together. That's why I was caught off guard. So that's kind of thing when you're talking to neighbors, it's like, well, if there's interest in there, can't be around too much. Put a little space in between.
I mean, you got to get something started to not be around too much,
There was a time when Blondie and I didn't see each other for a few weeks, and then when I saw her, she said she missed me, and I was like, okay, well, miss you too. Bye.
She might be all right with something casual. I'm just saying.
Well, maybe that was before she got a boyfriend, though. Sorry, ex-boyfriend.
Again, she even more reason that she might be.
Once again, that was a week. I haven't seen her in a week, so I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be.
She's trying, but you're trying to decide if you're going to even go out with her at all, let alone.
Well, it's almost like trying to see if we're starting over, because it's like, well, I know that there's bullshit. I don't say completely starting over. It's kind of like, are we going to pick back up where we were before your boyfriend? Who knows? Don't rush it. Don't force it. Be okay with having space between you two.
Don't rush it. I don't think there's anything being rushed. I think you're crawling.
That's a space between. Like I said with New Girls, I'm okay with putting space between me and New Girl. And New Girl was like, let's go grocery shopping. I was like, that's weird. I was the one that suggested it.
I think you got to pick one to go after. I'd say you go after them both, but they're neighbors also, so I don't. And if it doesn't work out with one, then see. I guarantee you, like, the other one might be interested anyway. After that,
Yeah.
Might be more interested because, I don't know.
There was I didn't plan on talking about this, but I met another one today. As I was walking back from a walk to the park, I saw two neighbors. One of them I'm friends with. I talk to her a lot. She's from Chicago. She has a dog named Addison. She's a big Cubs fan. But she didn't have her dog with her because her dog doesn't play well with other dogs. But there was a girl who I have not met before who had a golden retriever. And her golden retriever was just like kind of jumping all over. I'm like, oh, her golden retriever is cute as shit. So I was kind of talking to her for a little bit. Both her and the girl that's a Cubs fan. So I met another neighbor that has a dog. Chatted up with both of them for a little bit, and then eventually I had to go back to the gym. So there's, I guess, another player has entered the tournament.
Man, you got a full pipeline. You got to start moving some shit down.
But then there's also, I saw her and Corgi Girl at the same time, so I was like, uh-oh. Which direction do I go? But you know what? it's a neighbor that I just met, so who knows? I
So
don't know. She may have a living boyfriend. Who knows?
It's cool that you keep adding to the pipeline. The problem is nothing's going like funneling down.
She is far up the pipeline. Further down the pipeline is going to be like a blondie new girl type thing.
None of them are
That's where I
further down the pipeline.
get a little
You're in the
more
same
cautious.
spot.
That's where I get a little more cautious. Where I'm like, hold on, how am I going to play this? Because I have like a deeper relationship with blondie and a deeper relationship with new girl.
Yeah.
And then I think with Ice Queen, I just like walking past her and see if she thinks I'm. She thinks
Well,
I'm
you said she has a boyfriend anyway.
She does, but she's been smiling at me since I started taking off my shirt.
Well, sure,
That's like I'm just gonna play around in a different way with her.
Yeah, I would say that's. I mean,
She might
she's
look
got
at
a
me,
boyfriend that you hang out with. So
smiling just to be friendly, but secretly she's like, "God, that guy's fat. Put your shirt back on, asshole."
I think you need to start making some progress with one of those two. Then got to close a deal somewhere. Can't just keep filling up the pipeline and nothing funnels down.
Well, it's also just a lot of it's experimentation, where it's like, all right, well, do I continue on with this, knowing that she lives 30 feet away from me, or the other one that lives, 90 seconds away from me? Yeah, it's also like how much I want to experiment with this, because it's let me push it a little bit further. And it's also like, well, which direction do I go? Because there are two of them, further down the pipeline. And the guys see one thing. The guys in the gym see one thing, and then they'll see another thing, and then they'll comment on it, and then they might comment when I'm not around, but one of the girls is. So it's kind of there's a lot to balance out with this.
Who cares about what they're saying? Like, close a deal. Who cares? Like, close a deal is all I'm saying. Close a deal. You don't have.
If I was just trying to close a deal, it'd be over faster because I would.
Exactly. Then you would know which one you're going to go after.
I would not be worried about it if I did not legitimately like them. I'll say that. Yeah, legitimately like them. So I'm a little more cautious. I'm not just like, hey, it's some chick I met at a bar.
Well, you're also in Southern California. You can try the casual thing first. You don't have to commit to one or the other on the first date.
I'd say it's so different between Blondie and New Girl, where I think I mentioned this before, where I feel like I could talk to New Girl a lot more than I could talk to Blondie. I'm a lot more, I'll say, touchy with Blondie than I am with New Girl. I text New Girl whenever I feel like. I only texted Blondie once, and it was when I got her phone number and said, "Hey, this is Alex." And we haven't texted since. And that was in December. But I'm not a big texter, also, and I'm not like, I'm not trying to be charming on text. I'm like, if it's New Girl, it'll be a message like, "Hey, I'm going for a walk to the park for sunset. Do you want to come?" Or I'm hanging out by the pool. Do you want to join? So it's cheap. And there are times when I walk past her apartment and we were talking about her getting an air conditioning unit. So I'll say, "Hey, did you get an air conditioning unit? I thought I saw one outside your door." And she'll text me later on and be like, "Hey, is it gym packed? Is the Smith machine open?" And then I'll talk to the guys and be like, "Hey, dude, get off the Smith machine. My girl's coming." That part was funny because there's a guy in the Smith machine. This is a kid. He was 22. He's 22, 23 years old. I was like, hey, are you gonna be on the Smith machine much longer? He's like, "Is a girl texting you?" And I said, "No, homo. It's a guy asking me." And he's like, "Oh, get off it soon." I was like, "You know what? No. She's not gonna control us." So I pretty much told him, like, finish up whatever you're doing. But she showed up. So when she showed up, and I probably told the story a few weeks ago. When she showed up, he immediately goes up there and goes, "Hey, I'm almost done. I just need one more set. I'm done." And he was not almost done. he was like, "I'm doing this for Alex." But that's why my texting is, my communication with each girl is just so different. But anyways, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about nobody wants this for this week. Next week, who knows? Maybe the girl I just met today. She has a golden retriever. Oh, her golden retriever is so cute. She's 9 months old, maybe. Oh, she just dropped something. She's 9 months old and just super friendly. So we'll call her.
Hear about a next step with something like beyond this flirtatious stage.
But like I said, once I start to like him, it gets a little more delicate.
All right,
more delicate. I'm a little more cautious, and that's that. That's nobody wants this for this week. Yep, that's
right
nobody
on.
wants. I should put goals next up. Like,
yeah, next steps, goals, whatever you want to call it.
Like next week, I'll say that Blondie and I made out.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear,
along
dude.
with you, girl,
Even better.
and the golden retriever girl. Here we go.
I mean, even if it's the fucking golden retriever, at least you took a next step with somebody.
The golden retriever did lick me. But anyways, coming to a conclusion of nobody wants this. Now let's move on to an ode to my channel that's kind of on hiatus. So I'm gonna have to wing this. It's time for I Play Nerd. And Gerard, you're gonna go first while I figure out.
Hell yeah. Like I mentioned, I was traveling this week for helping Dad out, and one of the things we helped him out with was getting some furniture and some other things for his new apartment. You saw the plate, one of the plates from the sets that Christina picked out for him. You gotta put my screen on.
Give me a sec.
Or can I do it? Oh, I can't do it.
Nope, you can't do it. Give me. Boom.
One of the things I helped him pick out were some new TVs.
Yeah. That's in the new apartment, right?
This is in the new apartment. This is his master bedroom. And that is a 55-inch TV, 4K TV, hanging on the wall. There's a dresser underneath there now too, but that's why I hung it up on the wall so that they could put a dresser underneath.
So you mounted it yourself?
Yeah. Yep.
What type of TV is it?
It's a TCL.
Okay. So that's going to be
Q5 series.
That was Roku?
No. I got him. He likes the Google TV.
Yep.
He likes the Google interface, so I got him a Google TV.
My number one is Google. That's why I keep getting Chromecast. And then my number two is Roku.
Yeah. I think we're going to eventually switch to Google TV. Because then you sign in with your Google account. But that was, so we got him that TV. We were just going to put it on the dresser, but this wall is kind of angled away from his bed. So, and that TV would have been too wide to kind of angle on the dresser. So I hung it up on a mount that, it articulates out and turns and tilts and everything. So he can pull it out and tilt it so we can square it up to his bed. And watch TV while when he's in bed. But hopefully he's not always in there, because we also got him that bad boy. And that's Christina laying in front of the new TV. That is a 75-inch TV, 4K TV. Yeah. Appropriate. That thing is...
How big is it? 75?
75, dude. Massive.
The one that's hanging on the wall is in the bedroom. That's a 55.
That's a 55, yeah.
Is that 75-inch one? Is that a TCL also?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Q7, QLED. They're both are QLED TVs. They look amazing. They're fucking cool. And that's on a TV stand now against this wall. I haven't seen any of the furniture because it didn't get there until the day I was leaving. So, but yeah, that's.
Here's the thing, though. Does Dad know how to use them?
Yeah, so he was using a Google TV in the Airbnb.
Okay, cool.
So he's a little more used to it. I mean, he mostly watches YouTube anyway, so showed him how to sign in and open up
Without a
YouTube.
Chromecast, right? Because I know he's a big fan of the
Yeah.
Chromecast, as am I. But
Yeah.
if it's
No,
if
he
it's a
doesn't need
Google
it anymore.
TV,
He's got a Google TV, so
yeah, no need for the Chromecast.
right. It should be a pretty similar, maybe not exactly, but pretty similar.
I'm not 100% certain about this, but I think with TCL, I think they do. I think the smaller models are Roku, and the larger models use Google TV.
They do both. It depends. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you have to get them.
I think it depends on where you
certain
buy
places.
it from too.
Yeah, but actually, we were gonna get both of them at Costco, but then the 55-inch was actually a better price at Walmart, so we ended up getting it at Walmart. I actually had to rent a U-Haul van because it didn't fit in anybody's cars. So we had rented a U-Haul van. We got this TV, strapped it in the van, and then went to Walmart and got this TV.
Wait, where was the first one from?
The big one is from Costco,
Okay.
and then the
Nope. That one.
55 is from Walmart.
Okay.
The mount is from Lowe's.
Yeah. I'm not 100% on this, but I think depending on where you get the TV from too. So the brand of the TV plus where you buy it from, I think there's something. Some of that combination dictates what the software is too.
Yeah, I know
Depending on
that
the
this
model.
line of the TCL, it was the Q series TVs. I saw all of them in Google TV, Roku, and Alexa, Amazon.
Ooh, you just triggered my Alexa. Alexa, stop.
But it's
Okay, we're good.
pretty cool. And I'm really hoping I can get one of these for once we get a house. Hoping we can get one of those because it would be awesome. Trying to convince Ashley to let me put one of these up in our bedroom too. I don't know if she will, but it's
A
it's
55-inch
pretty
one?
big. What's that?
A 55-inch one in your bedroom?
Yeah,
What do you have now? Nothing?
50.
50? You're
Or
fine. Dude.
maybe a 49. I don't know. But she doesn't like that either.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So. Yep. I didn't get any new toys yet, but I helped Dad get some new toys. And then we got him
Good
some
enough, dude.
furniture.
I
Christina
love
helped him
things.
pick out furniture.
I love how
and
cheap
tables.
TVs are now. I mean, before a 32-inch TV was like $800
Mm-hmm.
and a lot more bulkier. Now you get one that's super slim, and it's like $120.
Yeah. This 55 was $249. $248.
Yeah.
And then this one was $380.
For 75-inch. Holy shit!
Yeah.
dude.
Isn't that crazy?
I know.
No, I think it might
I
have
love
been,
the way
maybe
I love the way TVs have gone down in price.
maybe it was
Higher in
480.
quality.
It might have been 480. I can't remember. But either way, I mean, I'm Dad probably would have considered an even bigger TV, except for once you go from 75 to 80, 85, 90, like the jump becomes much more significant. So that's why I didn't even try to talk to him into that, because it was significantly more to go past 75. Like the 75 for what it is,
75 is kind of the threshold.
very
Where
reasonable.
it's like it's decent price, and then if you go above 75, it's a lot higher.
Yeah, like, I think the 85 was over 1,000.
That's what I meant to do.
There was a 99-inch TV. They called it 100-inch because I think it was 99.6 inches, which was, I think that one was like $1,700. Where he got a 75 and a 55 for $600. That's not right.
The math's not
700?
mathing.
Yeah. Roughly about $700. 700 and change. But yeah, that was awesome. And I did get a pretty heavy duty mount, obviously, because I don't want TV to fall down.
How much is the mount?
It was $75, I think.
Does it pop out and rotate and shit?
Yep.
Yeah. I am not.
It pulls away from the wall. It'll turn side to side and it'll tilt.
That's beyond my Tim the Two-Man Taylor skills. So I did get 2 mounts for 2 TVs I have in my studio apartment off of Amazon that are like dummy proof. They're so simple to install.
Yeah, you just put the frame on the wall and then you hang the TV on it. Like it doesn't do anything else.
It's pretty much just a hook that you put on the wall and then a connector that you screw onto the back of the TV and then you throw it on there. And that's it. But it does have a limit where it's like I have so the one my biggest TV is a 43-inch. So I got 2 mounts. One for a 43-inch TV, one for a 32-inch TV. And I think it goes up to 55, but I don't know if I would trust it up to 55.
I would say I would always go a size up.
I would say max that mount could hold is I want to go above 50. The 43 is, I think 43 is kind of pushing it already.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with the weight more than anything else.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that 55, technically the range is 42-inch to 90-inch TV. But then there's a weight limit on it too, which, I mean, that TV wasn't even close to the weight limit. But I don't know that I would have hung. So that 75-inch is not heavy. I don't know that I would have hung that with the mount that I got. Theoretically, it should work, but I think I would have either found a heavier duty mount and or gotten a couple of 2x4s too that were long enough to grab, to screw into at least 3 studs in the wall and then mount it directly to those 2x4s because I would want it to be beefed up as much as possible because that 75 was big. It's cool though. Pretty cool.
Kind of off topic, and I don't want to backtrack, but New Girl has a really big TV. I've only had a small peek into her apartment, but she has a huge TV. Like for a small ass apartment, I think she said it was maybe 75-inch. But she doesn't watch it much because she doesn't watch much TV. I think it's. I'll make sure no one can hear me. I think it's because I think she got it when she split up with her boyfriend when they moved out because they lived together.
Just say, look what you could have had.
We had a 75-inch TV, but she's like, I don't watch TV that much, and I don't want a high electricity bill. So she doesn't. She tries not to watch it too much.
I mean, they're all pretty energy efficient.
Yeah, true.
I mean, don't leave it on if you're not watching it. It helps.
So it's a big ass TV.
Yeah.
She's living alone for the first time in a long time.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I really want a 75-inch TV. Like, I think that's the size we're going to get. As long as we have the room, like the wall space for it.
How big is the one in your living room?
60 or 65, I'm not sure.
Okay. And
that's pretty old, though.
That fucker fell off the frame, didn't it?
It didn't fall. It started to pull, though. And that's why I say, like, size up, go beefier than what the TV should be rated for. Because the mount that was on should have held it just fine. But in hindsight, I should have gone heavier duty. Because it was, like, at the upper limit of that.
Yep.
So it is what it is. We just have it on the dresser now, and I've got some holes to plug. I actually still need to take the mount off the wall and get rid of it. But
That mount's been there for a while. The mount was there when I visited you.
Yeah, it's still there.
And that was over 4 years ago.
Yeah. It's just because the TV's big enough that you don't see it, it's just kind of out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, true.
So I'll take it off because then, like, as soon as I take it off, I got to start plugging the holes too. So
yeah. All right, is that all you got for I Play Nerd?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna bring back some I showed in the past because I haven't opened it yet, and I thought I've been trying to prepare myself to engage in a new adventure. But it is the Christmas gift I got from our sister. That is the Lego Superman.
Lego Superman, hell yeah!
Set. So I was gonna do it. Was opening it up over the weekend, and then I saw it's 120 pieces, and I was a little drunk, and I said, "Not right now."
I bet you won't.
I think it's actually the past 2 weeks where I was like, "I want to open this." I was like, 120 pieces. Yeah, no, not yet, because I'm gonna get frustrated. I'm gonna lose pieces.
It'll go fast.
The right headspace for it.
Because the one she got us went pretty quick. And
what was it?
It was the
flowers.
Flowers, yeah.
How many pieces?
It went pretty quick. Let's see if I have a picture of it still.
I'm gonna throw you up on there.
I don't have a. I don't think. I don't. Do I
I'm
really
gonna take it back off. In case you have sensitive material who's showing.
Yeah, take it off for a second. Let me see if I can find it really quick.
You're off right now.
Did I really not take any pictures of it? Well, that's disappointing. Wow, I don't have any pictures of it. It was like sunflowers, though. That was dumb. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I had shown it at some point, but I guess not, because I'm not even having to go back that far. And yeah, it's already. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any pictures of it, but
Do you remember how many pieces it was?
It was over 100 pieces.
Okay,
over 100 something. Yours is probably a little more complex because it's one person, where this was like I don't know, 4 or 5 flowers.
Yeah.
So it was like the same thing a couple times. But yeah.
This is a little off topic.
I don't think it'll take you that long though.
This is a little off topic, but I think I should get some plants for my apartment. I don't know why.
Ashley would tell you, yes, you should.
I heard you should get plants. I was like, I don't need plants. I'm like, maybe I should get plants. Add some life.
Yeah.
If I have to clean up my place a little bit more, which I've been working on for the past couple months.
So then you got to water them, and then you got to make sure you don't let any bugs in.
Yep. I've been opening up my door a lot more, so bugs have been getting in. Just because I wanted to get some air circulation. And it's been hot too.
That's no good. Well, you got to put that together because I want to see it.
Yeah, I gotta wait for the right time though. Hopefully, I won't be going out to any bars this weekend. I don't plan on it at least. Which that'll be huge in Lynn.
Yeah, dude.
Anyways, that's it for I Play Nerd this week. Now it's time to talk about our viewing habits. So what you watching, big bro?
What am I watching? I got a couple things for you. Hang on, let me accidentally.
Are you gonna screen share?
Did I have those ready? Yeah, you can screen share me. So, I love this story. I don't even feel bad. So this reporter, you can see she works for Marquee Network. That's the Cubs network. She's at a Cubs game, and she gets a ball and she's about to give it to a kid. Let me see if it'll play out. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. Anyway, oh, here it is. So, you know what? I probably shouldn't play that. I just realized I don't want to get copywritten. So she catches the foul ball. She's about to give it to a kid who's yelling for it, and she realizes he's in Cardinals gear. So she's like, "No, you're a Cardinals fan." She gives it to a different kid.
Nice.
Like, good for you, lady. You're my kind of reporter. Like a total homer. Yeah. You didn't give it to that kid, but she still gave it to a kid. But she's at Wrigley Field. She gave it to a kid who's a Cubs fan. Home team. That's all I'm saying. Home team. Why would you do like she would have got booed right off the network that she works for. So good on her. Good on her. That's kind of my social media thing. Now the next one I've got to ask you about. Did you watch the Jack Ryan shows?
Is that John Krasinski?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Did you like them?
Hell yeah. A good
They're
time.
coming out with a movie.
John Krasinski?
Yeah. Same guys.
Nice.
Krasinski.
Is this for the
Player.
this is so it's an Amazon
This is a
Prime Video production. Is this going to be on Prime Video or is this going to be in theaters?
I'm hoping it's going to be on Prime Video because I don't really want to wait for it. Although if it does show up in the
Oh,
theaters,
hold on, that's Paramount. That says Paramount on it. I think it's going to be in theaters.
oh, I'm okay with that because I'm okay with that. I wouldn't mind seeing it in the theaters. I think that would be pretty cool. And then you might be into this one. Did you see the previews for the next Stranger Things related show?
I heard they're doing a spin-off, but I didn't know they were actually in production yet.
Kind of. It's like an animated series. It's called Stranger Things Tales from 85 is what it's called.
Okay.
So it's more of an animated series.
Same characters? Or do we not know?
Yeah, same characters. So Mike, Elle, the redhead girl. I already forgot all their names. But so it's like what I gathered from the trailer. It's like Elle came back and somehow they're still in like high school and riding their bikes around. But
Wait, so this takes place after the series finale.
That's what I got from it. That's what I got from it. Is that it takes place like afterwards because they're like, the door is closed. How can this be happening? You know, I'm not throwing any spoilers out there. It's from the trailer. You know, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know how I can spoil it. But it says Stranger Things Tales from 85, new animated series premiering April 23rd. So, yeah, what I gather from it is it's like they're still in high school, but Elle is able to come back to Hawkins. They already closed the door, right, to the Upside Down, and sealed that off. But somehow there's like new monsters, so I might give it a shot. I don't know yet. I definitely want to see Jack Ryan because that just looks
absolutely
awesome. And I want to watch Marquee Network just because of this lady. I want to high five her just because she said, "No, you're a Cardinals fan," and gave the ball. It says right here, "You're a Cardinals fan." Immediately tosses the ball to someone else, as she should. But yeah, that's what I've been watching. And then baseball season opening day was Thursday last week, so I'm gonna start catching the Cubs games. I have MLB.TV again, and I'll be getting on YouTube to watch the condensed games.
I might start doing that. Although even condensed game might be a little too long for me.
Let's see. This one is from today. 12 minutes. Oh, this is highlights. Full game highlights. 12 minutes. Not bad. This kid, Kabara, I think is his name, pitched a hell of a game. I think he's a rookie. So, and Ian Happ has homered in 3 out of 4 games. Off to a good start.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what I got. That's what I'm watching. Besides, I'll be honest, I've been starting to watch like DIY videos, home DIY videos, so that when we get a house, I can do some shit like build planters boxes or a fence or shelves. So, yeah.
Cool.
What about you?
Well, that's what I'm watching. So, starting off with before we get there, I haven't watched any movies, TV shows. I'm trying to keep up with Paradise on Hulu, which I think
I need to catch up on that.
I think I haven't watched. I need to watch this week's episode. But the main event for me, 2 main events for me, came out yesterday and today, and that one of them is the trailer for Supergirl. Came out today. I'm not going to play too much of the trailer, but do want to show
the dog.
The dog's there. He's in puppy form here, so it's a little bit behind. You can see she goes off to other planets.
Is it the same dog from Superman or?
Yep, same dog. So it does go into a little bit of her origin. So you see Crypto, the dog, as a puppy, and then as a similar age dog from Superman. And
so it's the same universe as Superman then.
The what?
It's like the same universe as Superman.
Yeah, absolutely. Then. This is based on a comic book story that's very popular called Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, where she is, and I don't know how much they're going to translate this into it, but I think I could see some of it already in the trailer. Supergirl's a bit of an alcoholic, and then she's dealing with grief because little nerd backstory here is that when Krypton blew up, her city survived because they used some technology, and they're able to isolate it. And then and they're kind of multiple versions of this. So she was able to survive. Their city was able to survive. It's floating out in space, and then eventually they had to send her out. And she was not a baby like Superman was. She was a full-on teenager when all this happened. So she's Superman's older cousin, even though she looks younger. Because when she flew out, when she got sent out of her city, they put her in suspended animation as a teenager. So she's dealing with the fact that everyone she knew and loved is now wiped out. And she's an alien on a new planet, dealing with trying to be with godlike powers. She goes into different solar systems so she could get drunk. And she goes there to party as a way of coping with the fact that she's dealing with loss. And what happens in the story and in the comic books, and it is translated over into the movies, is that someone massively hurts her dog, where she doesn't know if he's going to survive. And she's also helping some other people from other worlds deal with bad guys. And I don't know how much power she has, because it's a different solar system where her powers are going to be a lot different or weaker. So that's kind of something she's dealing with. So it's an alcoholic, party girl, Supergirl. Her dog just got hurt. She's trying to help some people. She's probably a lot more violent than Superman. So that's kind of like what you're dealing with.
Interesting.
Now I'm trying to find is the character that is a perfect casting. That's not good. That's him.
That looks like
that is the Jason Momoa as Lobo. Yeah. And I may have mentioned this in a previous episode, but when I was a kid, Daddy used to always take us to Mavericks that had baseball, sports cards, and comic books.
Yep.
The Lobo comic books I think they were rated higher for a higher age range. So they were put on a higher shelf that I could not reach as a kid. But he looks like Jason Momoa. And Jason Momoa was cast as him. So he's actually pretty prevalent in this trailer. Once again, I'm trying not to do too much. I don't want to get copywritten. Look, it's all blurry. There's more of him. That's kind of a quick peek. That's what he looks like in the comics. So the casting was so good. So I'm super excited for this. What else came out? I think it was done up today or yesterday. New trailer for Masters of the Universe.
Oh, I was just saying.
Oh my God. I am so psyched for this movie. Once again, I don't want to play a trailer because I want to copyright. Oh, I can see the sword. Holy
I like
shit.
that it looks like the actual sword from the original cartoon.
That looks like the sword from the cartoon. So what else can I get out of here? Boop, boop, boop. From what I heard, it's very limited time on Earth, which I wanted. Because Adam goes to Earth when Skeletor attacks as a kid. He knows who he is, then he's an adult, like around 30, and they're like, all right, time to go back to Eternia to help save the planet. So Tila finds him.
That dude kind of looks like
There's Cringer.
bulky Macaulay Culkin.
He kind of is. There's Cringer. Cringer looks good. I don't know if he talks.
Cringer, that's what that tiger's name is.
Oh, that's a money shot. Idris Elba is Man at Arms.
Cool.
Roboto is voiced by Kristen Wiig.
No kidding.
Yeah. Camila Cabello, I think, is Tila, and she looks good. So we got here. There's Trapjaw somewhere. Looks good as far as like. It's not gonna look perfect because it's there's always so much you can do as far as effects and.
Yeah.
Oh, Skeletor looks so good. That's Jared Leto as Skeletor.
No shit.
Yep. He sounds good.
How far are they? I don't know if you know or if they've announced anything. How far are they gonna go? That like, are they gonna do a whole franchise where like they all?
It all depends on how this performs.
Okay.
Where's Alison Brie?
Are there
I'm
any
a
talks
big
about
Alison.
introducing having like She-Ra?
She-Ra is a different license. That's where it gets a little.
Really?
It's a little sketchy. There's
back
Alison
in the
Brie
day.
as Evil Lynn.
Oh,
I'm
Evil
a
Lynn.
huge Alison Brie fan. So she's gonna kill as Evil Lynn. Trying to scroll. Once again, I don't want to get copyrighted. Oh, hold on. I can't show that. The whole like video of him turning into He-Man. Fuck, dude. Shit. That's all I gotta say. Once again, can't show too much of it. Skeletor looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like make him look like the cartoon. That's what you're getting. Given the story's not gonna be exactly the same. But,
I will say one thing though, like
I don't want to show too much of it.
Or Adam, what's his secret identity?
Yeah, Adam
Adam.
So going deep into mythology, He-Man's mom, or Prince Adam's mom, is actually from Earth. Her name is Marlena Glenn, named after John Glenn, the astronaut. She ends up on Eternia, meets King Randor. Somehow they speak the same language because cartoons in the 80s.
I'd say you can't have a cartoon or a movie if they don't speak the same language.
Falls in love with them. They have a kid. So He-Man is technically half Earthling. Biologically half Earthling.
Oh, okay.
So
I will say this. This is just me, but He-Man he looks kind of small.
and people have been complaining about that. He looks.
I thought they would have like steroided him up and like tell him to lift weights. And
I think they did as much as they could. But if you get like really roided up people, they're not going to be good actors.
Yeah.
That's where you
looks really
that's
stiff.
a sacrifice. You get someone that looks aesthetically more like He-Man, but he's going to be a shitty ass actor. So that's a problem right there. So I think they found the balance of this is an actor, a good actor that they
And the
beefed up
face
as
and
much
hair
as they
work
could.
really well. Like the face and hair do the trick. Or just
That's a good
yeah,
shot. Oh, that sword. Whew. And
yeah.
one thing I've
That's
noticed,
cool.
going back in the more I play nerd territories, I've been watching a lot of toy hunt videos, and the merchandise for Masters of the Universe is out there. I see people at Walmart's and Targets seeing it. I'm like,
Yeah.
but in my area, it's not there. And then one of the items I saw on there, which is not expensive, it's only about $10. It's a toy power sword. I'm like, I am so getting that. And then last week I was at Target and Walmart. Nothing related to the Masters of the Universe movie. I was so pissed off. I was like, why do people in Tennessee get it way before people in California? And I'm not gonna buy this product, but I was texting I saw this product and I texted my buddies from college. It is Masters of the Universe branded creatine. So I was gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it because they're gonna pump up the price on it. But I don't know. I'm really frustrated about the lack of merchandise in my area for Masters of the Universe because I'm kind of scaled back on buying the toys because of how expensive they are. But I'm like, I will get a fucking replica power sword for $9.99 because I was watching it on a toy hunt video and I paused and see how much it costs and I was like $9.99, $10. Yeah, I'll fucking get that shit. That's cheap, dude.
I might need to drop into like Walmart or Target to check out the T-shirts because I
Oh,
like
they
their
have
graphic
some.
T-shirts. Yeah,
Walmart had a
but
when I was at Walmart, they had a Skeletor T-shirt because they're merchandising this shit. I mean, you'll see T-shirts, obviously the action figures, and then there'll be products like creatine and whatever else is out there. I don't know. I just take notes of the creatine, but I think this is
interesting.
man. Is this my number one movie for this year? This might be. This might surpass Supergirl. This might be number one. Supergirl's a close two. Fuck. Hold on. We got Avengers coming out and Dune 3 coming out. Project Hail Mary is out right now, which is I heard it's
Oh, I
fantastic.
want to see that. Yeah.
I, it's one of the ones I really want to watch, but I don't know if I'll have the time to do it. So it's like, am I okay waiting for it to be on streaming? I don't know. I'm hearing it's really good. I've been hearing about this movie for the past like year. Project Hail
If you
Mary.
have T-Mobile Tuesday, there was a thing on there for like $5 off a movie ticket at an AMC theater.
Oh, you know what? There's no AMC theater by me.
Oh,
It sucks.
that sucks. Yeah. Good deal.
Anyways, that's what I am watching. Do I have anything else? No. No, I was really excited about Supergirl. I was really excited about He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. But anyways, what are we at? We're approaching 2 hours of this
Yeah.
episode. And it is a Tuesday night. It is about my bedtime. Past my
Way past my
bedtime.
bedtime.
It is time to hit our closing thoughts. We're wrapping up this show. Big bro, you want to start us off?
Yes. Don't live in a building that doesn't have individual air conditioning in your unit. It sucks. It sucks. We're waiting for them to. They finally turned off the boilers for the heat yesterday, but they haven't turned on the air conditioning. Last week it was because they needed to pick at least a 3 or 4 day period where it wasn't going to drop below freezing. This week it was they need a 3 or 4 day period where it's at least 80 degrees every day. Like what? What? I turn the air conditioning on when it's 69 degrees. Turn that shit on. It's fucking bullshit. So I've been fucking sweating my balls off when I'm sleeping. Literally have to, I'm just live in a building where you can control your own air conditioning for your unit. Heat and air conditioning for your unit. That's my closing thoughts. It's that bad.
All right. Words of wisdom. So my closing thoughts. Man, just have fun. Life lifes you and hits you in different ways. Find ways to just have fun.
I agree with that one. I like that one. I'm guessing that was related to you getting burned by the girl in football and owning it.
Yeah, or just other stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but as far as the sports, yeah. I mean, don't forget that when you're out there playing like intramural sports, nobody's paying you to be out there. You're not getting paid. You might as well have some fun out there, like, and have fun with everybody instead of trying to like bring the other team down. Like, that's pointless. And then all of a sudden you get your ass beat because you had to degrade the other team. So, good work. Good closing thoughts. Whoops, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry. All right, so that's going to do it for us here at the GAJ'd podcast. From the OC to the KC, you saw what we ate. You saw what we did. You know what we watched. You know what girls I talked to. You saw me shirtless. That's going to do it for us. That's it. You've been GAJ'd. Have a great night.
Adios, everybody.
That is the wrong one. That's
there it is. There it is.
If I had a shirt to throw, I'd throw it. But
just stand up and hang. Show those nipple rings off. Adios, everybody. Have a good week.
Oh, there you go.